I hope you're having an amazing day. So, I am on day 10 of no sugar. And honestly, it's gone by really fast. I feel like just the first 3-ish days I thought about sugar at times. But after that, like it hasn't been too hard until day 9, so yesterday. And it's not anything crazy hard, but where like I was actually thinking like, oh, maybe I won't make some cookies, which is like my favorite thing to do. Yeah, if I'm like gonna go off, it's likely gonna be on cookies. Um, they're my fave. But anyways, yeah, yesterday was like right before I was starting my period, so I feel like my energy gets really depleted around that time, and I just have those cravings to try to give myself a boost. So, anyways, I still feel kind of like tired about around that time, but I didn't give in, and anyways, I think the things, well, I say I think, I know some of the things that have helped me have been to have a meal plan. So I think I told you guys in a video before, I do Kelly LeVeque's Fab Four, and I do 3 days at a time. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So I just know what we're having at those times. So it makes it really easy to make that happen. Um, and then not only a meal plan, but one that helps stabilize my blood sugar, because if I was just, eating whatever like I have in the past, sometimes I'd eat just fruit for breakfast, or I don't know. And I think that was a big part of my problem, eating a lot of fruit, which fruit is good for you, but it just wasn't doing anything for my energy in the way that I was consuming it. So then I would crash, and then, hence the sugar cravings. So that's been really helpful. And then, if I did have a craving, I ate something that was Fab 4 compliant. So I would either eat like some leftovers, or I would eat some nuts. Fat bombs have been really, really helpful. Um, yeah, so Kelly LeVeque, she has this posted on her Instagram, but a cup of coconut oil, a cup of nut butter, um, and then 2 scoops of her protein powder. I haven't tried it with different protein powder. I'm sure it works. I just don't know. And then 2 scoops of collagen. And in the past, I've done it without collagen because I didn't have any. But this last batch I did with the collagen, and I think I like it better with the collagen. I feel like it makes them, I don't know, it gives them more like oomph, and I just kind of like the texture. It makes them a little firmer, I guess. So those things have all been extremely helpful. Um, let's see. So benefits, there's been a lot of benefits. I feel like overall I am just happier. Like, I don't think I wouldn't say I'm an unhappy person. I would just say it's like there's been a huge uptick, and it's not hard. Same thing with being more loving. Like, typically this affects my husband. So yeah, that's been really nice, just to be more loving, less judgmental. I feel more motivated, and I have more energy, and I feel like I sleep really good, like really hard, and I don't know, it's easier to wake up. So those things have all been awesome, and I've been trying to like reflect on those as I realize them throughout this journey, and kind of reinforce, like why I'm doing this and the results I'm getting and how good it feels. So kind of basking in that a little bit, I feel like has been helpful. Um, oh, and I also just feel like it's a lot easier to be present when I'm not like weighed down or riddled with a sugar mind. Um, yeah, I don't feel the need to numb like I did before, which is interesting. I think that was kind of like a cycle to where I would eat the sugar, I would feel really, really bad about it, I would have so much shame. and then beat myself up, and then I would want to numb that and I'd eat more. So I think that's where a lot of that was coming from. So realizing that I shamed myself so deeply, and I was kind of identifying or tying my worth to whether I ate sugar or not. So it was like, if I didn't eat sugar, I would be sure to tell my husband when he got home from work. I was like, I didn't eat any sugar today. And obviously, we would, like, celebrate for me doing that. But yeah, I realized that that was unhealthy in the way that in the way that I was doing it. So I kind of did some, I don't know, some thinking and some journaling, basically telling myself, reminding myself that I am worthy regardless of if I'm eating Fab 4 or if I'm eating cookies. It doesn't matter. My worth doesn't change. I'm doing this because I want to feel good, because I want it to be more effortless, to be happy, loving, less judgmental, be more motivated, more energetic, sleep really good. So yeah, just really reframing my mindset. And then one day, well, there were a lot of days that if I don't say anything, if Justin had me completely figured out, he would have known that I ate sugar that day. But if he asked me, I would always tell him, and I would have like, okay, I have like this big confession. And he was always very sweet about it. But one day he asked me and I lied, and I didn't know why I lied about it. And so I just kind of started thinking about that. And then I realized the way that I was thinking of myself, like, yay, I didn't eat sugar. Oh my gosh, I ate sugar. Like, I'm a horrible person. Like, I can't even just avoid sugar. Well, what else could I do in life? So it was pretty dark. And so I realized I was projecting that onto him. And yeah, I was just so ashamed. I didn't want him to feel those same things about me, even though that's not how he feels. So that was a big breakthrough. Um, yeah, and I think that's it. But oh, so there's definitely less inflammation in my body since I have stayed away from sugar. I don't usually, well, yeah, I don't. I never really weighed myself. We have a scale. Justin likes to keep track of his weight from time to time, and every once in a while I'll get on. But he's like, "Well, you should track it and see." So I have been in this little app, and um, there's just a very, I say a huge difference. It's not huge. There's like a 1 to 2 pound difference when I'm keeping everything else the same, but I'm not eating sugar. And I feel like that's the inflammation going away in my body. And I think that's really exciting. So, yeah, I don't know if you can tell, but these are definitely better than they have been in the past. And okay, so this area is tied to the liver, and I think I told you guys in a video in the past that I've been working with a nutrition response testing lady who is amazing. And I was asking her because my liver is 100% through her testing, and I thought that was healed, but it's 100% functioning. So that doesn't necessarily mean 100% healed. So I was like, okay, because my question was, even though I haven't had sugar these past 9 days, we did have pizza one day, and then I had leftover pizza the next day. Everything else was Fab 4 around that, and my bags like were huge. And so I was like, okay, like I'm not having sugar and my liver's 100%, so why is that still happening? It's just like, well, it's not 100% healed, so it still has to like work and process through those, I mean, I don't know, the pizza, the flour, the dairy, I'm sure it has some sugar in the sauce, and not being that hardcore. But yeah, so I thought that was really interesting, and I guess I'm hopeful as I continue to nourish myself that I'm able to, I say indulge, but enjoy those kinds of things from time to time and have less of a major reaction. So, anyways, I feel like this is pretty baseline at the moment. The last day I had pizza was Monday. I had pizza leftovers. Today's Friday. So, yeah. Anyways, let me know if you have any questions. If you have any sugar advice or anything that you'd like to share, I'm always interested in hearing other people's stories and experiences. And yeah, thank you guys for listening. I hope that you have an amazing day.